Okay, so I'm boiling a pot of water, and I've got a source heating it up. It's taken a pretty long time to cool down. No, sucking the heat out of the air didn't seem to work. If you couldn't already tell by the title, I'm doing a little video on global warming. Now, this pot of water is going to take a long time to cool down because there's heat trapped in the water, and the water's releasing that hot air out. If you put your hand over this, sure, it's not receiving any more heat. Like if I do this as well, it's not receiving any more heat. It's no longer boiling. But it's still kind of hot. Now, what I'm saying is, hold on. Let's say right here. That's not exactly what I wanted it to look like, but whatever. Let's say this is a bit of ice floating in the water. And let's say that it's slowly melting and people want it to stop. So we, as a planet, stop emitting CO2 through things like fossil fuels. Well, something that's been happening since the Industrial Revolution is that if we're heating up the planet, what else is heating up? The water. So we've been warming up the water, and the water's getting warmer and warmer and warmer. So if we completely stopped, we've got CO2 in the atmosphere for thousands of years. So either way, this ice is going to melt. And as it's melting, the water's still going to be warming up, because we've got a greenhouse gas on the planet. And because the water's hot, it takes a long time to cool down. The pan, I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's still got steam coming out. It's still hot. So we're going to have hot air, or we're going to have the water warming up the atmosphere even more. And what I'm trying to say is that it's too late. It's too late to stop it. Global warming can no longer be stopped. We can't pull it out of the atmosphere like people think we can. It doesn't matter if we stopped tomorrow, today. We'd have it warming up for thousands of years because of what we're doing now. Think about this. This is going to melt more and more. And it's going to destroy the environment because the water's still going to be melting this, because it's still going to be hot. So what's going to happen? The water level's going to rise, and rise, and rise, and it's going to keep rising, and rising, and rising, until there's no more ice. We can't stop it anymore. What's happened now is going to happen. No matter what we do. I'll try to do a part 2 on this later. when I'm actually awake in the morning. But keep this in mind. And I am Evan, and as always, peace out, nerds.